All right. Man, try to take me down. The reboot. Oh well. That's how it happens, right? All right, part two. Still on the same fucking rant. For those who didn't know, who come in on this stream instead, um, once again, Arlene from the Brick Canada was talking about shipment delays for AtGames 4K, and she disclosed that the fact that the shipment delay, that's right, the shipment delay was also affecting North America, all North America's shipments to include the United States of America. And I covered the fact that she states right here, you guys can read it, that the whole thing isn't going to arrive until March. And to clarify, she is talking about USA shipments. And she confirms that it's affecting here, not just Canada, but USA. I don't know what else to say. And someone also mentioned something very disheartening, that they're not getting back their pre-orders money. They asked to change over the money that they placed on the Adams family, and they refused. I think they're going to meet the right one day, who's just going to do it, probably a class action. I mean, right now it's petty money, a couple hundred, but they're going to meet the right one. I don't know. I think it's unethical if you say that you're going to deliver something and you don't deliver on time. I think that's highly unethical. But this does, in fact, come to pass for all. This basically telegraphs that there are serious issues behind the scenes at AtGames. I agree, especially that of transparency. I don't see how, like, this is infuriating to read. Where is she from? She's from California. And she states that she already did the legwork in emailing AtGames, asking it to change over to the Peanuts theme. And AtGames is refusing. Like, and then they're saying that but they're still saying it's not going to be late. But what happens when it is late? So if people don't get it by Christmas, it's late. That's just a fact. Yeah, and that's why I'm hoping you don't ever get rid of that group. That group is a voice, Phil. If it's AtGames related or not, that group is your voice, and keep it, because the right people are looking at that group. I don't think I've ever enjoyed reading this guy's comments, because it's always this, for me, it's always fringe. He pulled the same I don't give a fuck attitude with IRK. You know, hey, IRK is going down. It's good for me because that gives me a time off to not play my games no more. Like, shut up. So if you're mad about the delay and want it, just cancel the whole order. They get your deposit. Yeah. So I say I'm upset about the delay, which I am. And I'm like, screw it. I no longer want to buy or purchase your product. That money, according to them, is theirs to keep. That's correct. So I paid them $195 because I got a $5 off coupon. And they're basically saying it's mine. I don't have, there's no quid pro quo. You gave us the money and you no longer can have it back. I don't really know the legality in that. Just because you say so doesn't really make it a fair trade practice. Because I didn't give you the money for the fun of it. I gave you the money because you told me you were going to deliver me a product by a certain time date. That's the way I read it. I mean, I didn't sign a contract by giving you the money. You didn't go by giving me this money, X, Y, and Z. We didn't handshake on it. Yeah, I find it hard to believe that all the states cover their rule of not receiving back your money, especially California. They're pretty good about that. Never even mind get a charge back from your card issuer. Yeah, that email. I'm going to probably ask her if she can disclose that email. That way, we can just use it for a chargeback, because I don't see how the card issuer wouldn't agree with you. Oh yeah, it's completely breaking. And she's the head of. She's like I was told vice president, right? And then head of shipping. She knows what the hell she's talking about. This is all being swept under the rug to me. Because why haven't they go, hey, we've seen this from Marlene, but we disagree with what she said, or she got it wrong. She didn't delete it. Come on, man. It's right here. Like AtGames, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't know what to say. Also, I presume, which I should be, never assume, right? That Adam's Family was going to be it until March. And then now here they fucking coming out with all these other skins and designs that are going to be out at the same time. Like, you screwed me over for that ugly ass Adam's Family. I bitched and read it long enough for the to get the shit centered and this and that, and then now you're telling me I could have got a Peanuts theme, because I'd rather have that Peanuts. Like, so I'm not happy with that. Yeah, you're right about the pre-order, man. It's a gamble. It's a gamble I took, but that doesn't mean that it's right. I think it's the company's obligation to make it right. If you can't deliver, in order to make you guys happy, we can do a couple things. We could change your order, change your SKU. I mean, you have the money, so why not change the product? I don't understand. Oh, we ran out of Adam's Family, so here's a Snoopy instead. I don't get it. Yeah, it's all wishy-washy. How is Arlene, who's working in an official capacity as a vendor, for receiving products in one of the largest, well-known stores in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, the Brick, getting it completely 100% wrong, inaccurate, and opposite to the official word of AtGames? Where is the communication breakdown going on? That's a fair statement, right? I will come right out and say this. Many mistakenly thought I was some kind of AtGames shill, but they are notorious for this kind. Yeah, exactly. Like, just because you like a product doesn't necessarily make you a shill. It's the shilling comes when you only are going to acknowledge the fact that everything is positive and okie dokie. Like, everything has some type of flaw. It's okay to mention it. What I not going to appreciate is when I see the apologizers, the people who I know are in these groups that are kind of the de facto workers for AtGames. They're going to go around and going, this is not true, and blah, 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 blah. What's not true? Fucking reading it right here. Are you calling her a liar? And I'm getting ahead of it. I'm doing a projection because this is what's going to happen, and we're going to see the same PR, public relations excuses, and we're going to know it's scripted. Yeah, this is a joke, man. Like right now, I pre-ordered a product, and the product did a promissory that it's supposed to come out by the end of this year. It's called the Playmate. It's the little whining toy. It's pretty cool. Lucky for me, I just got the shipment. So I am super stoked, super happy. By Christmas, my son and I will have this product in our hand for what we consider a special day of the year, which a lot of Americans consider a special day of the year, Christmas Day. Why should we have expected any less for AtGames? Now, here's the deal. Is it their fault that shipments got delayed? I don't know. Anything could have happened. It could have been a storm, could have been a fire, things that are all beyond our control. That's not the issue. The issue is their lack of transparency to telling us what the hell is going on, to the point where this woman came out in her official capacity as an employee, made this statement. She's not doing this as civilian Arlene. She's doing this as I'm a representative for the brick. Come on. Something is wrong. Just watch how they will all come out and make a scripted videos, all using the same turns of phrases within one day of each other. I agree. Or they'll just ignore it completely. But exactly. Or they should offer to cancel the order and give you back their money. I absolutely agree. My problem is, trust but verify, right? I should go ahead and email them myself and see where my mileage may vary. But I have no reason to believe that this person should be lying in such a detailed message. I just emailed AtGames asking them to change, and they said no. The biggest thing is when will the tables be ready? Yeah, exactly. Are they just saying here's the games, and then it's not even ready? Because as far as I know, as of a couple weeks ago, the Adams Family wasn't ready. And how do I know? It's because it was said during these last, what do you call it, conventions by YouTubers who asked the employees there that these were just demos. Here's why the delay story is complete nonsense. At most, we are talking about 50, even less Canadian pre-orders. Nothing there is no valid excuse why these few dozens would be carved out. Yeah. It's kind of one of those things where if I was smart logistically, I would just give the Canadians theirs and then change over the Americans' order. So it's kind of like for me, it's a win-win, right? Like if you're telling me a product's going to be late, or if I'm telling you, if I'm the owner of AtGames and I'm telling you my product's going to be late, and for you to be happy, you're willing to wait out more months to get this other product done, and I'll give that Adams Family to somebody else. It's too easy. It's a win-win, but they won't do it. Which makes me think that they know they kind of screwed up with the Adams Family and that they have to get that out or they're kind of screwed themselves because they'll probably never sell it. The Snoopy video teaser is complete bullshit. Yeah, so what I read somewhere where it was just it was like Cloud Stream or some silly shit, and it wasn't even the actual one. Like, really, guys? You're gonna show off a different product for playing and make it like it's yours? That's not cool. You can at least probably put it in small print. Maybe they did. I didn't see it. What I mean is, if AtGames production is so behind that they feel the need to carve out less than 50 promised units in order to give to later U.S. buyers instead, then as I noted, they are in trouble. Yeah. They're in big trouble, dude. I just don't know where to go from here. That's pretty much why I came online. Is the hound on this? I don't know what's going to go down. It's upsetting. People are waiting on this. So here we go. This new video of Snoopy Table. Keep in mind the games itself is streamed, and it doesn't necessarily show it running on the machine. I really would like to see someone standing by one and playing it. And my man says smoke and mirrors, but they're laughing. It is smoke and mirrors. I do like the theme though. I'm not gonna BS. I can see something this. I think it's the colors. It just kind of makes it like a playground. This works for an adult and a child. Nothing stands out as great about this, but the coloring I do like. I wouldn't mind this in my room. I would definitely rather have the Snoopy instead of that dark, morbid Addams Family. I only got the Addams Family thinking nothing was going to come out yet. Think about it logically. They have boasted about putting out 75,000 Zencavs. Ooh. And they cannot even handle the couple hundred early, not pre-orders. Yeah. And then what's going to happen is they're going to have 1,000 of these in Costco's and Sam's Club. And they're probably not going to sell a damn one of them. That's what I don't get is how can you this the transparency isn't there. It's not appreciated. AtGames needs to do something about this. They won't say nothing about it because I'm a low timer. I don't make any impact. But the facts are there. There's an official statement from a woman who works at the Brick. Let me see here. Look this place up. I've never been. The Brick, Canada. It's one of the largest stores from what I've heard. Let's see here. The Brick. The Brick. Go to the website here. Now I stream. Presents screen. The Brick. All right. Everyone has seen. I don't even like. Yeah, exactly. So this is the Brick. Pretty legit website. And literally, I guess it's called the Brick because it's a brick and mortar store. It's a physical location out in Canada. And it's usually the source of a lot of these products from Arcade1 Up to AtGames. And it's been a reliable source for these, for furniture in general. Yeah, so 50 years of doing the business. And we have a woman, once again, I'm going to keep pounding this, who works for them, who's, you said, vice president, head of shipping, who's stating, hey, guys, I just want to be transparent and let you know we ain't getting these products in time. Not only not we're getting these products in time, but this includes the United States shipment as well. And then AtGames coming out going, oh, that's not true. Something's up, man. And I don't believe AtGames. I don't believe PK. And I'm saying this because who has something to gain by lying and who has something to lose by lying? Arlie has everything to lose. They're not getting their orders. They're not getting the money. And by being truthful and transparent, this builds the trust between her and the customer base. AtGames has everything the game by line, because that keeps us from, making them look bad, not having the orders on time. This also highlights that, is it a shipment delay because of what I said earlier? Is it a shipment delay because they had a fire, things got, God, did something to them? Or are they on a shipment delay because they fucked up and they're just not getting the product out? And when these type of focuses happen and you look in on a company like this, when you look for trouble, you find trouble, and there might be trouble at AtGames. Are they not, do they not make enough orders to justify putting it out in time? Does their manufacturer suck at what they're doing? Are the games just not ready? Why would there be a delay? And why can't we get told why there is a delay? And I get it. Once again, AtGames said officially there is no delay for US shipments. I get that part. The part is it's conflicting with Arlene's statement, who I am going to believe. All people with Canadian orders can outright cancel. The BRIC cannot legally hold on to money where an ETA will not only be delayed by a bit, but by months. If you call your car issuer, it's an instant. Yeah. So did y'all get lucky and you were able to pre-order through your chain, through the BRIC? Unlike me, who had to do it online? Damn, you're lucky. Because right now, it's the North American audience that's fucked. I mean, granted, you're not getting your product either, but at least you get your money back. But yeah, I don't have much to talk about other than that. If you got anything else to add, I'll talk on it. Otherwise, let's go ahead and call it. I just want, once again, conclusion, I just wanted to highlight the fact that according to Arlene of the BRIC, AtGames may be in trouble with delays, and this delay also includes United States North American shipments. You saw it on the stream. You saw it live. This isn't some hearsay shit. This isn't some conspiracy shit. This is a logical conclusion with critical fucking thinking that I concluded that more than likely than not, this is true. Hey, you too. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, I wish we had that option. But I want to end it here. Thank you all for joining. It's early, but that's what it is. I wanted to get this off my chest and talk about this later on. Tomorrow, there is a special stream. And let's see if I can give a hint about it. Pull up the picture. And I will tease it here. And I will put out the ad later. But it's a pretty special announcement. Let's see here. Present. I won't talk on it. I'll just show it to you and you can draw your own conclusions. Boom. Stay tuned. We'll talk on it later. Everybody have a good day.